electric ride-hailing company BlueSmart, once celebrated as a green transport revolution, now lies in complete disarray. Cabs are stranded, employees are clueless, and founders are allegedly missing in action. The promoters of BlueSmart, the Jaggi brothers, Anmol and Puneet Singh Jaggi, are accused of siphoning off loan funds meant for the company. They are accused of misleading the investors, lenders, and regulators. The interim order from SEBI not only restricts them from accessing capital markets, but also prevents them from holding key positions in any listed company for the time being. As per SEBI, EV loans for BlueSmart were spent on uber luxurious flats in Gurugram and also on foreign trips. So imagine this. Startup founders who position themselves as clean tech poster boys use Gensol Engineering as their personal biggie bank. Watch how Times Now's team of reporters tracked down their offices and their cab hubs across the country, only to find deserted offices in what was once a hub of activity.
The BlueSmart scandal explodes. Promoters are missing in action.
अनमोल सर नहीं आते, कौन आया था अभी हाल फिलहाल में, क्या बता रहा हूँ? पुनीत जग्गी आए थे, और उनके अलावा कौन है आप मैनेजमेंट में? वो थे पुनीत गोयल। तो यहाँ पे बाकी स्टाफ भी आना बंद कर दिया। वो होली की छुट्टी पड़ती है ना? हाँ, तो ठीक।
The offices are shut. The employees stare at uncertainty.
अभी तो प्रोटोटाइप चालू था, 10-12 गाड़ियाँ बन गई थी, बट बाद में क्या हुआ, सब एम्प्लॉय को हमको निकाल दिया।
तो हम 15 दिन से हमारे सैलरी के लिए रोज दिन में 4 बार कॉल कर रहे, कोई फ़ोन नहीं उठाते आपको बोल रहे हैं आप जो करना है वो करो।
From Gurugram to Pune, Bengaluru to Ahmedabad.
तो वो एक जग्गी सर करके है ना, वो भी इधर ही थे क्या?
सब इधर ही था, वो जगदीश था जो उसका एडमिन है, आपको सुरेश इधर ही था, सब टोटल इधर ही था, तो अभी कोई भी नहीं आया है।
This is the office of Wellray Solar Industries Private Limited, an alleged shell company being operated by Jaggi brothers, who basically own Gensol company, also BlueSmart.
Public money misused, investors losing trust, and job losses. The startup dream isn't meant to fund golf kits, luxury apartments, and spa bills. It's meant to build, solve, and disrupt for good. Times Now decodes every angle of the BlueSmart scandal.
But viewers, it's not just the fraud, it's the cover-up that's equally shocking. Times Now will now break down how multiple disclosures made by the company were not just false, they were intentionally misleading. This is disclosure number 1. Gensol told credit rating agencies in January, February and March 2025 that everything was fine. No defaults, no delays. The company claimed there was no overdue or default on any loan obligations. It wasn't just a clerical lapse. It was a deliberate denial of debt. But that's not all. On January 28, 2025, BlueSmart's parent firm Gensol told stock exchanges that it had received 30,000 pre-orders for its new EVs at the Bharat Mobility Global Expo. But when SEBI asked for documents, only 9 MOUs were provided for 29,000 vehicles. Now, no pricing and no timelines, no binding terms, just expressions of interest packaged as confirmed orders. A clear bid to mislead the unmasked. And while BlueSmart tried to mislead the authorities, look at what's happening to those whose livelihoods depended on the company. Times Now visited the BlueSmart hub in Bengaluru, where the employees are still unclear of what lies in store for them.
Just wanted to check, sir, what is the issue? We're being told that the company is being closed. So
she's going on. They have not informed.
Okay. So how many drivers work here, sir? They've all, and what is the status of them right now? I mean,
maybe they'll on Monday they'll inform.
Okay. So the drivers are being sacked, sir?
No, actually they're sad, but they're calling every day. Monday they'll update everything.
Okay. So right now, none of you, sir, none of the employees have any intimation of what's happening as well. Nobody from the head office in Gurgaon or anywhere has informed anything.
They're saying that to audit the vehicle, we are stopping.
To audit the vehicle. Okay. Any mail or anything, sir, that's been sent to the employees officially, or?
They have sent the mail, but I don't know exactly what internal issues is going on.
Okay. So someone's coming from elsewhere, sir, for the audit, or it's being done locally here by?
We are doing it.
Okay.
And my colleague Arunil is now joining us with more details on this. Arunil, what happens to the livelihood of the thousands of employees and drivers who are working at Blusmart?
Well, Gensol, in a statement, basically has said that they'll be fully cooperating with the probe that has been initiated by SEBI, the market regulator. Gensol has also said that they will be giving full access to their documents, accounts, to basically ensure transparency. Now, the question here is why this transparency was not given right from the first place. This was a company which was basically competing with cab service giants, be it like Ola or Uber. And it was basically an innovative or novel concept, basically getting in electric car-driven cab service, which was doing reasonably well in tier 1 cities, be it in Delhi, Mumbai or Bengaluru. But later on, the cover seemed to have blown. Now, we in Ahmedabad also, when we visited the headquarter of Gensol, it was in a very plush locality, 15-floor, very high-tech kind of an office. However, only less than 1 kilometer from that office was a shell company which was allegedly operated by the Jaggi brothers only. Why the shell company? Basically to boost the stocks of Gensol. It was a pump and dump tactic that generally been used by companies to basically boost their stock prices. Here were two brothers who have been hailed as hero at one point of time by their employees, by their investors as well, because their stocks were rising. But now, SEBI in a statement has said that the Jaggi brothers, be it Anmol or be it Preetham, they used the company's money for their own luxurious needs, be it buying an uber luxurious flat in Gurgaon, more than rupees 26 lakh, golf set, or for their foreign trips as well. Many of the funds from Gensol were siphoned off basically for personal gains as well. They put the money in family members' accounts as well. It is a story of a company which was doing reasonably well. It started from scratch, and it basically the owners tried to tap into the eco-friendly market that was available. However, now it seems like the journey of BlueSmart particularly, it is coming to a screeching halt because they had to temporarily shut down their operations. Times Now's team has been going in different locations, be it in Pune, Gurgaon, in Bengaluru, in Ahmedabad as well, and their offices have been temporarily shut down.
All right, Arunil, do stay with us. We'll come back to you for more updates. But Times Now has also learned that Gensol had received fundings to purchase 6,400 electric vehicles. But in a written response dated February 14, 2025, the company admitted only 4,704 EVs had been actually procured. And that's a gap of 1,696 vehicles despite the money being disbursed. So here is the money trail. 775 crores was for Go Auto for 4,704 EVs that were procured, and 567.73 crores was actually spent on the EVs. So that means each EV costed 12 lakh rupees. So there was 200 crore of money that was unaccounted. So this is the whole money trail, and also this money was used as a piggy bank. It was a promoter's piggy bank, the Gensol loan amount, and they used it for luxury real estate. They bought a uber luxurious flat in Gurugram for 42.94 crores. There was a foreign currency also that was reported in SEBI's report. Around 1.86 crore of foreign currency was reported in SEBI's report. Golf equipments were bought worth 26 lakh rupees. In fact, credit card payments were made for 9.95 lakh rupees, and travel bookings were also done, which were worth 3 crore rupees. And in fact, spa treatments, 10.36 lakh worth spa treatments were also done with this money. So golf equipments, credit card payments, travel bookings, spa treatments, uber luxurious flat in Gurugram, and luxury items worth 17.28 lakh. And all this information is as per this SEBI report. And my colleague Shweta is now joining us with more details on this. Shweta, clearly the Gensol loan funds were used as a piggy bank for the Jaggi brothers. So is this a vision failure? Is this case a vision failure, or this was a planned fraud?
Right. In fact, let me quickly run you through the timeline that has taken place in how we can understand the sharp decline in the shares as well as the alleged money swindling which was done by the Gensol as well as by BlueSmart EV cars. Now in the March itself, ICRA and CARE, they downgraded Gensol's credit ratings. This led to the stock value decline very sharply. Post this on April 15th, remember very crucially, that SEBI in fact had issued an interim order against the Jaggi brothers, and they have halted Gensol's purposed stock pills. Moreover, what we also see on 17th April 2025, BlueSmart had suspended the operations amid the financial turmoil, and on 18th of April we have seen that the two independent directors, even they had stepped down from the Gensol's board. Now there have been concerns over the governance as well. Now, as we also see what are the actual impact on BlueSmart, we have also seen the operational suspension that has taken place and affecting thousands of people. In fact, the customers are fuming, the employees are worried about their salary, they have no clue how are they going to be paid, and moreover there have been resignation from the top level, you call from CEO, from CTO and other top executives of the company. Now there have been also the speculations of accusations which are going on, but before this, there's also important to understand that the controversy that has unfolded, taking Gensol and BlueSmart into account, we have seen that the loan default and the regulatory scrutiny, this is quite crucial to understand in terms that now Gensol in fact defaulted on loans amounting around 978 crores. In fact, they had borrowed from Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency. In fact, remember this was whole time which was into a very big level, which was called for India's first EV vehicles. That was very well applauded also. And now we are getting to understand that how loan default was done. Moreover, SEBI's interim order plays a very vital role cracking down the entire alleged money swindling and how the misuse of funds were done by the Jaggi brothers.
Right, Shweta, thank you for getting us all those details. We'll keep